In the top stories, police provide updates on 2024 homicides, fuel prices impacting motorists in Grenada, and WHO approves new Corella vaccine that could help fight surge in cases. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Friday, April 19th, 2024. I'm Scotticia Hendrickson. Of 11 homicides committed to date, some have been solved, according to the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. During a national security press conference on Friday, Commissioner of Police James Sutton gave that information in response to a question posed by the press.
Out of the 11 homicides that have been committed thus far, 4 have been solved. With regard to the recent homicides, one person is already in custody for questioning in regard. We are searching for another person of interest in that regard.
This week, the Federation recorded 3 homicides in the Newtown area and 1 attempted homicide. During the press conference, Lieutenant Colonel J. Anthony Comrie, commander of St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force, spoke of the measures to be implemented for the next 3 months.
Increasing joint operation. Objectives include improving response time to incident, establishing visible presence in community affected by violence. Timely and professional response. I further direct my operation and logistic officer to ensure reliability in emergency response. This is crucial. Over the next 3 months, the Defense Force will actively implement these measures within the framework of the law, prioritizing protection of all citizen, resident, and visitors. Through collaborative efforts and target interventions, the goal is to create a safer and more secure environment for all.
The security forces are strongly appealing to the general public to assist them in curbing the country's crime problem. In a frank and upfront presentation, National Security Advisor Dr. Lionel Rollins has taken responsibility for crime in St. Kitts and Nevis. With a recent surge in gun violence in April, the Ministry of National Security held a press conference on Friday when Dr. Rollins made the statement.
Falling under my portfolio is basically anything that affects the safety and security of the Federation falls under my responsibility. So, health security, energy security, water security, food security, cyber security, human security, immigration, anything that affects us falls under my capacity. But right now we have a situation where our crime and violence is not doing so well. I'm going to take full responsibility for that because it falls under me, and as the person at the top, leadership says I will take responsibility.
He charged society to take an introspective approach as it relates to crime.
Didn't anybody notice that these guys were going to be gangsters? I will go a little deeper. Where was his family? Where were the neighbors? Where were the schools? Where were the churches? Where were the pastors? Where was anybody at all? These guys told me as well, and I know for sure because I've seen the statistics, that they were in juvenile delinquency problems all their lives. They were in these, they were being arrested, they were thrown in jail, they were pulled out, they were sent here, they were sent there. Today they're gang leaders. Didn't anybody see that coming? So when we are talking about, oh my God, my country is going to hell, where were you? What were you doing when it was going to hell?
The ministry has pledged to increase its crime prevention strategy in the short term over the next 3 months. The Department of Youth on Nevis has issued a call for nominations for Youth Impact Awards 2024 for the months of May and June. Nominations are open for awards in the areas of Extraordinary Youth in Agriculture for the month of May and Youth in Arts for the month of June. The deadlines for nominations are April 26th and May 24th, 2024, respectively. For May, which is Extraordinary Youth in Agriculture, nominations are expected for youth who use their knowledge and appreciation of agriculture to improve the agriculture sector, youth who seek to develop their repertoire of skills and to enhance the agriculture sector, and youth who devote their time to improve the lives around them through health benefits, employment creation, school or community display and involvement. For June, which is Youth in Arts, nominations are accepted for youth who are voluntarily involved in performance, visual, media and culinary arts, youth who have assisted in promoting the awareness of the arts, and youth who have successfully attempted to transmit their talents to others. To nominate someone, you may visit the Department of Youth office at Bath Plain, Charlestown to collect a nomination form. The aim of the Youth Impact 12 Awards is to highlight youth excellence in recognizing the contribution of young people in nation building. In regional news, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has expressed